Hello there guys, this is CNF and I am doing a quick visual guide, settings for visual guide on CSGO. I'm going to try to go over this quickly, make it nice and short because there isn't really a lot to go over. So one thing, this is going to be for people with NVIDIA cards, by the way. Sorry AMD users, but I do not have one. You can find a guide somewhere else, of course. Sorry about that. But go into NVIDIA control panel for anyone who has an NVIDIA card. Digital vibrance, you want to set it somewhere from like 75 to 100% depending on what monitor you have. This increases the saturation of CSGO because CSGO is very desaturated. It is very, very bland. So that's it for there actually. Very, very quick there. Now, as you can see, CSGO, under Manage 3D Settings, select Counter-Strike Global Offensive. If you can't find it, you just hit Add. Alright, so when you hit Add, this is just recently used stuff. But there, csgo.exe, you select that, add selected program. If you can't find it, you hit browse and then go looking for it. But here are the settings you want, so you can pause this and copy this down. This is to increase your FPS in game. I do this to get more FPS while streaming, so I can stay over like 100, so I can stay at about 150, stay over 120 while I'm streaming and in game. And then I'll scroll down. Again, you can pause and copy down the settings. Vertical sync, if you have a 60 Hz monitor or if you have a hard time getting 60 FPS, then make sure you turn vertical sync on. It will be very helpful, and if you have a 60 Hz monitor, it's pointless to get more than 60 frames. I'm going to go over this quickly. This took me a while last time I recorded, but the audio was terrible. So, if you have a 16:9 aspect ratio monitor, but you want to play in a 4:3 aspect ratio in game, if you find when you set it to a 4:3 aspect ratio in game that it's stretching the image, or say you downscaled your monitor's resolution from your native resolution, and say the image is showing up in a small box, say in the center, or like in a box in the center, what you'll want to do is set it to aspect ratio. Aspect ratio will allow it so that if you play in a 4:3 aspect ratio in game, it won't stretch it, and it will still, reach top to bottom without stretching the sides. It will just, fit it in your screen based on the aspect ratio of it. Full screen will stretch the 4:3 aspect ratio all the way to the sides, and it will, make sure it goes top to bottom. And also, if you play, if you downscaled your native resolution, it will also make sure it fits all corners. And then no scaling, of course, is when it, shows up in a small box, or say your resolution, it just looks all funky. So that's all for NVIDIA control panel. Hooray, we're done that. Let's go on to Counter-Strike Go. Alright, here we go in CSGO. Now I'm going to go over settings quickly. Again, video settings, just to go over. Video, brightness 1.6 is best. You can set color mode to television or computer monitor. It's your preference. I have mine on computer monitor. HUD scale, you want to 0. Oh no, that doesn't matter. That's, again, preference. That's what mine's set to, though. This, again, you can select your aspect ratio. I play on 4:3, that's the resolution. Display mode, recommend full screen if you're trying to get frames and stuff. These are all my settings, of course. You can copy them down. You don't need that. You can enable that if you have a hard time getting 60 FPS, or if you have a 60 Hz monitor. Just enable that. And that's all my settings. Thank you guys for watching this quick video. I'll try to do guides more. I just don't really find anything to do a guide on, but I'll look for stuff. If you guys have any questions or recommend what I should do in a guide, then suggest them. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.